Hi guys, hopefully this recording goes well because this is my second attempt at this. My first one corrupted, that's why I haven't uploaded in a while. Also, I moved to a new house. If you see, you haven't seen my old one before, but this is a new one. Um, and I no longer have my laptop camera, so I gotta use my stupid iPhone. So I'm gonna be one of those not too great quality YouTubers with shaky cameras all the time. So I'm just gonna try my best to give you guys still good quality reviews. So for this one, I'm going over all 29 or 31 or however many it is amiibos that are out so far. Now this is up to the Pac-Man Lucina line before they came out, so I have all the ones up to that. So I'm just gonna go through and go through each one here. If you guys want a more in-depth review on one of these, I mean the two of you that watch this can comment and I'll do it. So let's just start. I'm just gonna go right to left here. So I got Marth. Um, Now this one I got from Europe slash Germany, which their amiibos aren't as rare and stuff over there. So I got this for only like 20 bucks instead of like the 80 bucks that Martha's going for now because he's so hard to get. Um, Although I don't know if it's a reissue for Codename Steam or not, but it's really nice looking. It's got a bendy sword, which kind of bugs me, but I guess it's so like kids and stuff don't kill themselves, and he doesn't have a Mirth face. He looks pretty alright, even though the camera's blurry, you can't see. Um, Now Mario, he's one of the obviously I think he's one of the first ones that came out. He's just like generic Smash Brothers character, but I like this one a lot. Mario's cool. He looks pretty badass, and the fireball's amazing. It's like translucent. The only problem is like the white gloves. Mine really doesn't have it, but some of them have really bad cracked paint. So that's something you gotta watch out for. If you do buy them like retail, you can see if you get them over the internet. Try and look at the picture the best and get your best estimate of what it's gonna look like. This is Wii Fit. She was the other rare, I think, from Wave 1 to 2. I don't really know. I also got her from Germany for cheap. She looks cool. I really like Wii Fit. You can kind of see the glue and stuff. I mean, I guess a little bit. Not really, but because she's all white, nothing really is hidden. So if there's any problems with yours, you're gonna see it. Like you can see barely right there. She's got a little paint scuff on her one leg, but she looks really cool. She's in a cool pose. Her face doesn't look perfect. Like they gave her eyes color. It's like gray eyes, so she has pupils. She's got the stand that from this angle looks like a cast, like she broke her leg or something. And you, at least for mine, when I move it, I feel like the stand is moving. Like I can feel it moving. So I'm kind of scared of that. This is my favorite, of course, Mega Man. It looks really nice. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's really accurate. The design, it's shiny, and it's really, really nice. There's not much else to say about him. It's just amazing. Um, excuse me. We're gonna move on to Captain Falcon. Now I have a big problem with this one, and that's the stand right here. It when you look at it from this way, which is the way you're supposed to be looking at it, I mean, look at that. It's just in the way. It doesn't add anything to the figure. It honestly takes away. It's just a big, disgusting thing on something that would look great otherwise. I wish they could find a different way to do it. Like, I don't feel like he would fall over if that wasn't there. I mean, it'd probably be easier to break, but I just don't like it. I think otherwise it looks really cool. They even got the design on the back. He looks cool. They got his gun and everything that he doesn't use, you know. He's really cool. The next one is Meta Knight. Meta Knight is one of the best looking ones because he's just one of the best designed characters. Now, what they did nice here is the stand is put in such a way where you cannot really see it from this angle. Looking at it from the front, it's not a big deal. The only problem I have with this is on the mask here. They kind of messed up the silver paint or it scuffed or something in the box, and it's peeling off, and you can notice it, which I don't really like that much. It kind of takes away. That's the only thing I would watch out for is check for his metal parts because they can be scuffed like that. But otherwise, he's awesome. Alright, so we got Sonic. He looks really cool. Not much else to say about him besides the fact he looks cool. He's got his stand there that kind of takes away. You can kind of see it. And his eyes look alright from the front. They don't look goofy or anything. So that's Sonic. Go to Rosalina. She's one of probably the best looking ones. The little Luma stand, I mean, they couldn't like make this without it, so I let it pass. And she doesn't have one on her that's visible. It's under the skirt, which you can't see. And she looks really nice. She's really like glossy, and it's actually pretty big. And she looks really good. There's no weird things about her. I guess she's got weird fingers. Little fish hands, I don't know. Then we'll go to Villager. The other rare, I think. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed with this one because I like Animal Crossing and I like the Villager, but this face, it doesn't really look like the Villager. Like the eyes are kind of weird, and he's got a peanut butter cup hairline all the way around. And I actually never noticed his little stand before. I guess I did good with that one. But he's cool and everything. I like it. But also the fact that his in-game trophy, which this is based off of, isn't that like appealing. Like if they gave him a shovel or like he had a fossil or something, that'd be a lot cooler. But all in all, he's okay. Little Mac, one of the most expensive ones for whatever reason. He was like almost $80, I think. And he's really cool. I mean, he's Little Mac. He's got a giant mongoloid like arm hand here, and his face, it doesn't look that much like Little Mac. It kind of does, but like his mouth and stuff, they didn't really focus on because you won't be able to see it really. But Little Mac's a really nice looking one. And then Toon Link, all these cartoony looking ones are really nice because it just like works better with the way that they make them. The Master Sword shiny. It is bendy rubber, but it doesn't look bent like Marth. The shield is nice, and he looks really nice, I think. And the stand isn't that big a deal because you got all this other stuff in the way to focus on. Alright. Now his older counterpart, regular Link. Now the first thing off the bat, why is this yellow? Why? It's not yellow in the game. It's not yellow ever. Why did they choose yellow? It just looks like a giant like piss. It's piss everywhere. That's all it looks like. Sword is bendy. Shield is okay. His face looks okay. The problem is, if you look at him head on, he's kind of looking down, and you can't really see it. But like his in-game trophy, he's like looking up like a badass. He's like, "Hey, I'm about to spin around and hit you." It's really nice otherwise. We got Zelda. Zelda looks okay. Her arm is kind of short, I think, but I guess it's good in proportion. Her hand's kind of fat, and she's got like TP on her braids, and she's got a little purple stand under there, which would probably look a lot cooler if you could see it. No upskirt, sorry, and yeah, there's not a lot to say about her. She's just Zelda, you know. I feel like they could have done more with like her jewelry pieces. Now this is Luigi the Duck. I like it. I like Luigi, but I don't like the pose. Like, it's just weird, and he's like, look at that, he's like fucking it. And I think that's strange. Otherwise, it looks just as good as Mario. It's perfect. The hands are great and everything. He's just in a weird pose. I don't really like. They could have done something cooler. Maybe something with the poltergeist, but hopefully they release like Final Smash trophies or something. That'd be cool. This is Yoshi. He's just strutting downtown, showing off his Skechers, and he's just Yoshi. He looks cool. You can actually, the thing that bothers me, all his separate limbs, you can see where they're attached. Like there's an outline, and that's not on any of the others. Like there, you can see that it's a separate piece, and that's kind of unimmersive, I guess is the word. It just takes away, I think, but otherwise he looks good. He looks more like a model than like that you put together yourself. Pikachu, this was my first amiibo that I picked up at like a Walmart or something. And it's Pikachu. That's all you can say about it. It's got a little paint mess up right there, but otherwise it looks awesome. It's cartoony. It looks like Pikachu, and that's that. It's just very nice. Now, my least favorite is Kirby. Not that it looks bad. It's just his trophy is just him sitting there, and it's tiny. Like he looks like he's getting sucked off or something. Like I could hold on. You could take like wait, yeah, look at that. Like that's what they were made for each other. And that's the problem with this amiibo. I don't really like Kirby that much, but he it looks nice. It looks like Kirby, I guess. Now if you move on to Fox, he is really really cool actually. I wasn't even curious about using Fox until I saw this amiibo and got it in person. It's amazingly detailed down to the like smallest like pant wrinkle, and it looks really cool. His tail's not bendy, it's actually there. He does have the Yoshi complex to where you can see where his arms are attached, at least the one arm that's going out there. You see his shine on his belt, and his stand is cool. Even though it's a stand, it's a cool like purpley dark indigo color that looks really nice. The only thing I don't like about it is how the like scouter eyepiece is one solid color. It's not translucent. It would look really perfect. It was, but otherwise, Fox is amazing. He's probably one of the best you should get. I think he's a rare though. I don't know. And we got Peach. She's a Peach. She's sitting on her stand there. It's up her butt, and she's just kind of curtsying back, holding her hand out. The face doesn't really look like Peach that much. I don't think. But otherwise, she's Peach. There's not much to say. Oh, I never noticed that. There's a little, I guess, paint bubble or something there that I can feel, and I don't want to scratch it off because then the paint would come off. So, minor defect. Oh, there's some dirt on the front. I like the gold that goes around her dress, though. It's like actually shiny. It looks cool. And we're gonna move on here to King DDD, which is probably in my top 3 favorites, just because he's heavy. He's got a weight to him. You can feel the quality product. He's got a body like an Easter egg, and he's got a Santa Claus jacket that looks really nice with Easter bunny on the back. He's all the holidays. He's really cool. Like again, these cartoony ones look great if they're done right, and his paint's perfect. Everything. He's really really great. If I like DDD, like playing DDD, this would be a jewel. It's really nice. I recommend DDD if you're not sure about which one to start with, get DDD, like off of eBay or something. He's cool. Another good one is Bowser. Now I bought Bowser strictly because I saw him at GameStop and I was like, wow, he's freaking huge. He's enormous. He's cupping your balls. Like look at him. He's big. Minor complaint. If you look at him head on, his one eye is kind of goofy on the right there. It's like he's got a lazy eye, but otherwise it's awesome, and I think it's heavier than DDD. The spikes are like actual, they like hurt, so don't throw it at anybody unless you mean it. And yeah, Bowser is a really good one. Move on to like the fact you get Bowser, like all it just feels like it should cost more than the $12 retail that it is, but it just doesn't, which is great. Now Diddy, he's got googly eyes. He looks insane, like a crackhead. His fur's done nice, and he's like peeing out of his side there. I think his bag's not in. And the nice Nintendo on the top is probably the part they cared about the most. Diddy's cool. Nothing wrong with Diddy. Samus, she's glossy. She looks nice. Ever since I got her, I've had this feeling that she was like slightly tilted, and I can't shake it. I think it's just the way her back leg is done, but I don't know. But she looks cool. She's Samusy. Her hand and stuff, her pose doesn't look as I don't know, like tight as it does in the game, like in the trophy. Like her hands looks like it's kind of loose, and she's just like, yeah, whatever. But it's Samus. I mean, what more do you want? She's got a car for her chest. It looks cool. Right, last row. Another big one that's really nice. Donkey. Wish I had a computer, I could edit that out, but I can't. He's got this enormous, just like thumb stand on the back and the front, and his foot's like molded into it so he can stand. I guess I understand with Donkey because this pose he's got, he would have to balance on like two toes, which wouldn't work. The tie looks good. His eyes don't really look that well. They do look crazy, but not badly painted or anything. And he's got the Yoshi complex in his shoulders and legs, but it's Donkey Kong. What do you want? He's not as heavy as Bowser and DDD, but he looks cool. Now moving on to Ike, the Great Aether. So if you look right on his sword here, like the way I'm looking at it, it's like the blade is a separate piece from the handle, and you can kind of see right here, it kind of is angled, like it's not on right. And the stand isn't even translucent. It's just solid gray. Ugh. It's kind of grody. It should be like a see-through white or blue or something, red to match Ike. His face doesn't look too Ike-like, but you can tell it's Ike. He just looks like Solid Snake more. The cape's really nice and well done. These Fire Emblem amiibos look really good. I guess people who made Codenames Team threw in some extra dollars. And he's got his shoulder pieces and belts and everything. Really detailed again like Fox. It reminds me of Fox. Maybe that's because Fox is in front of him. I don't know. And here's Shulk. I'm really feeling it. I know everybody just clicked off the video now. It's okay. I don't know anything about Xenoblade, but I think I remember in the game, maybe it's only when he does his smash attacks, but like here and here, it's not blue. It's just completely see-through. It looks kind of goofy, I think. And it doesn't look like there's that much... I mean, there is detail, but I don't see many like black lines. It's all like red and gray. It's just bland, I think. But otherwise, he's crazy detailed, even more than Ike. Just as much as Fox. His vest is awesome. His back is awesome. The only problem is his face looks a little goofy. But I think it's closer to the way he looks in the Xenoblade game and not in Smash Brothers. Which I guess is what they're going for. It'd be cool to try that game when it comes out. And the hair looks like a couple separate pieces. I don't know. He just got that really big poof hair. And we got Pitts. Pitts a really nice one. He also has kind of a goofy face, but I don't really blame him. It's really tiny. I don't even know how they would get in there with those little brushes like that. That'd be hard. This is the only figure I think where the stand does not take away besides Fox. It's like a nice, like exclusive, see-through aqua blue, like he's in the sky or something. It looks cool. Each of his individual feathers are on his wings. He's got that stuff on his back. His little flowers don't look too great, but it's so cool. And then his staff is nice. Like even, I don't know if you can see it, even in the blue parts, it has detail. Like little wavy lines, which look nice. I think he might be one of the tallest. Wii Fit's the tallest because of her leg, but... Now here is Lucario. I'm kind of 50-50 on him because I like Lucario and he looks cool, but he also doesn't really capture what his trophy did. Like, he looks like he's leaning for one. He looks loose. Like, he's supposed to be in like a fierce pose or something, like to threaten and come at you, but he kind of looks like he's like, yo, Holmes, come over here, I'm gonna tell you a secret, don't tell that guy. And I don't know, it's cool still, but part of it I think is the way the stand is, because it kind of curves up, and they kind of had to build it that way. But I mean, it's detailed. They even got the like dog prints on the back of his legs and each toes. This stand is kind of weird. It's like the front end is solid and the back end is like hollow, but Lucario is alright. If you like Lucario, you'd like it. And then the last one is Sheik. Now, studying Amiibos, like when you get them, kind of makes you realize things you didn't see. I never knew she had that blade on her back. I haven't seen that before now. Her skin looks like way whiter than it is in the game. And her face is kind of, well, you can't really see it, of course, but it's not 100%. But I mean, she looks cool. Her boots and everything are good. Her arms are cool. She's got a Yoshi complex arm there and there. The legs are normal. And the hair and braid look kind of not great. Like, they could have done better. But It's still cool. It's an amiibo, like it's $12.99 retail. What do you expect? And again, she has the stand. So that was all the amiibos that came out so far. I'm glad you stuck around for all, like, oh my god, almost half an hour of a not very interesting guy on a video. So just let me know what you think. Leave a comment, leave a subscribe, share it. Generic YouTuber stuff we say before the video ends. And sorry I took so long to upload, and I'll make sure I'll get back to you guys with another video soon. So thank you for watching.